Did you finish?
Ireo lalàna ireo dia matetika ataon'ny olona hoe Torah avy amin'ny Hébreu, teny Hébreu.
Yes, but a better translation for the word Torah is teachings.
Fa ny fomba famaritana azy tsara kokoa angamba dia ny hoe fampianarana fa tsy dia tena hoe lalàna, fampianarana.
So sometimes when we see the word law, it gives a certain feeling of oppression.
Rehefa maheno an'le teny hoe lalàna itsika dia indraindray ohatrany hoe matsiaro voageja, ohatrany hoe fangejana ny lalàna.
It's the difference of how we view the Ten Commandments, for example.
Ny fahitany fomba fijerintsika ny didy folo zao
Instead of it being law, which sounds like this is the way it must be,
au lieu de hoe mijery anazy ohatrany hoe reto zany ny zavatra tsy maintsy tokony atao.
rather, teachings describe the way things should be.
Kanefany raha azontsika le izy hoe fampianarana dia amin'izay fotoana izay indray zany dia hoe zao zany ny zavatra tokony ho izy.
We so many times worry about breaking the Ten Commandments, breaking a commandment.
Indray tsika matahotra andika ny didy folo.
When instead, we should worry about what is broken inside of us that would cause us to break a commandment.
Kanefany tokony atahorantsika dia hoe inona ny zavatra ao anatintsika izay mety rava au lieu de ny hoe can you repeat that again?
Yeah, that instead of it, that we should, that the Ten Commandments describes what is broken inside of us, instead of us worrying about us breaking the commandment.
Tsika zany tsy tokony atahotra hoe tsika no mandika ny lalàna, ny hoe mandika ny lalàna fa kosa ny hoe ny lalàna zany dia ny hoe mampiseho sy maneho ny ao anatintsika fa tsy tokony atahotra tsika hoe tsika indray no anapotika an'le lalàna satria izay manko no mitranga matetika.
And sometimes we think about the Pentateuch as being a history book.
Ndraindray koa tsika mihevitra fa ny Pentateuch dia boky momba ny tantara fotsiny.
And it does contain a lot of history.
Marina fa misy tantara be dia be ao anatiny.
But there are some things that no one was an eyewitness to seeing.
Fa kosa misy zavatra misy tranga tao amin'ireo boky ireo izay tsy nisy vavolombelona nahita akory, ny tsisy vavolombelona.
And so in many cases we have to use a word that sometimes is unpleasant to many people, and that word is myth.
Ka ndraindray tsika zany lasa mampiasa ity teny ity hoe mythe. Raha tena fomba andikana azy angamba dia hoe angano na rirarira na ohatr'izany.
A myth is a way of describing something that we don't know as history, but it describes what is true.
Ny mythe na ny hoe angano dia milaza tsy dia tena hoe le tantara dia marina fa tsy voatery hoe tena nitranga akory.
For example,
zany fomba andikana le hoe mythe.
For example, history can't tell us exactly how humans got here.
Ohatra zao hoe ny tantara dia tsy manambara amintsika amin'ny fomba tena exacta hoe zao ny niavian'ny olombelona.
Science can make very good guesses.
Ny science dia afaka manome tombana hoe mety ohatrohatr'izao no nahatonga ny olombelona.
But myth will tell a story that tries to explain how we got here.
Fa ny mythe na ny angano dia miezaka manazava amintsika hoe ohatr'izao ny zavatra tranga.
And that is what the Pentateuch really tries to describe. That is, how did we get here?
Dia izay no tena ambaran'ny Pentateuch zany hoe manambara amintsika hoe ahoana no nahatongavantsika teto.
So, when we look at Genesis, for example, we see a lot of stories that there was no eyewitness to.
Raha jerentsika zao ny bokin'ny Genesisy, betsaka ny tantara ao izay tsy misy vavolombelona.
So Genesis tries to explain to us, how did human beings get here?
Ka Genesis zany dia manambara amintsika, miezaka manazava amintsika hoe ahoana no nahatongavantsika teto.
And then it also tries to explain certain events from their world.
Dia miezaka koa izy manazava amintsika ny tranga sasany teo amin'ny tontolony.
They knew there was a flood,
Fantany hoe nisy ny safo-drano,
and so they told the story of Noah.
dia nitantarainy ny tantaran'ny Noa.
They knew that they had spent time in Egypt,
Fantany hoe nandany fotoana tany Egipta zareo,
and so they told the story of Joseph and his brothers.
dia nitantarainy ny tantaran'i Josefa sy ny rahalahiny.
But it's finally there with Joseph and his brothers that we really begin to see other histories telling the same story as Hebrew history.
Après aorinan'ny tantaran'i Josefa sy ny rahalahiny io no tena ahitana ny tantara hafa ihany koa izay nitranga, tantara hafa izay nitranga teo amin'ny tontolo.
For example, in Egyptian history, we know that there was a man like Joseph.
Ohatra zao zany hoe tao Egipta misy olona ohatran'ny Josefa.
And from there on, Hebrew history is very reliable.
Dia a partiran'iny zany lasa azo antoka ny tantara hebreo.
But when we read Genesis, for example, we begin to see repeating stories.
Rehefa mamaky ny bokin'ny Genesis tsika dia matetika mahita tantara miverimberina.
And those stories are not always told the same way.
Ary reo tantara reo dia tsy voatantara amin'ny fomba mitovy.
For example, when we read Genesis chapter 1, it looks like there are 7 days of creation.
Ohatra zao mamaky ny Genesis toko voalohany tsika dia hita hoe 7 andro ny tantara famoronana.
But when we read Genesis chapter 2, it looks like creation was done in only 1 day.
Kanefa rehefa vakiana indray nefa ny Genesis toko faharoa dia hitantsika fa ny tantara famoronana dia vita tao anatin'ny ray andro.
In the story of Noah, it talks about the animals coming onto the ark 2 by 2.
Amin'ny tantaran'ny Noa indray zao ohatra hita hoe ny biby dia niditra tao amin'ny ilay samby fiara tsirodroa.
But when you read just a few verses down, it says that there were 2 by 2 of unclean animals and 7 by 7 of clean animals.
Kanefa ny eo ambanimbany ihany dia miteny indray ilay izy hoe mandeha tsirodroa ny biby maloto dia seta zany fito ny biby tsy maloto.
So it led a man named Julius Wellhausen, who looked at that story. Sorry, I think I spelled it badly. Let me spell him bigger over here.
Ity Julius
Wellhausen.
Wellhausen soratana eto ilay zany. Ity Julius zay tantara zay zany zay ohatrany hoe tsy fitovian'ny tantara zay zany na tonga an'ity rangahy Julius Wellhausen.
He was a German scholar.
Almanna izy io.
He was in the 1860s in Germany.
1860s. 1860 tany Allemagne.
Yep. And he was reading those very same stories in Hebrew.
Namaky an'ireo tantara reo mihitsiny izy zany fa amin'ny teny hébreu.
And he thought, why does it say 7 days over here and 1 day over here?
Ary teny izy hoe fa ahoana no miteny atsy hoe 7 andro ary de kanefa ny 7 days over here and 7 days over there.
And 1 day. Sorry, 7 days over here and 1 day over there.
Fa ahoana no hoe 7 andro tary de kanefa ny ary indray miteny hoe ray andro.
So his knowledge of Hebrew was excellent.
Ny fahaizany teny hébreu zany de tena excellent, tena avolenta.
He read Hebrew just as well as he read his own native German.
Ny famakiana hébreu zany de tena hainy tokoa tahaka ny fahaizany tenin-drazany allemand.
So he could see inside the Pentateuch that there were different streams of writing.
De noho izay fahaizany zay zany de hitany hoe ao anatin'ny Pentateuch misy tsy fahasamihafana kely ao anatin'le misy détail zany tsy mitovy, misy zavatra tsy karotrany eo zany de ho ambarany amintsika eto le izy.
And it led him to propose what he called the documentary hypothesis.
Ary nahatonga azy androso ity hevitra ity documentary hypothesis.